Kyle Richards and her sister Kathy Hilton have allegedly barely spoken to each other since filming the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion. The three-part reunion special was taped last month, and the first trailer of the fiery episodes was broadcast earlier this week. However, TMZ sources say the drama that unfolded over the course of the entire reunion shoot was so explosive it left the sisters almost unable to talk to one another. They have reportedly only spoken to each other a handful of times since the taping, and even then only over text. Kathy is said to have unraveled at the reunion, where she had a blowout confrontation with her sister that was so shocking it was hard to watch, as far as the way they treated one another both when the cameras were rolling and otherwise. A preview for part 1 of the reunion only hinted at the rancor that is apparently going to erupt between Kyle and Kathy over the next 3 episodes. Lisa Rinna accused Kathy of trashing Kyle's family and the other cast members of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The confrontation mounted in intensity, with Kathy calling Lisa the biggest bully in Hollywood and Kyle ultimately tearfully asking to leave. Kathy, whose children include Paris Hilton, has seen her relationship with the rest of the cast deteriorate after a roller coaster trip to Aspen this season. Kathy Hilton and Lisa Rinna were at each other's throats in Thursday's dramatic new preview for the upcoming 3-part Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion special. The 63-year-old socialite got particularly personal when she accused the 59-year-old actress-turned-reality star of being the biggest bully in Hollywood during a shocking exchange. The reunion, which airs its first episode on Bravo on October 12 at 8 p.m. ET/PT, appeared to climax with Kathy's half-sister Kyle Richards, 53, being so overwhelmed with emotion that she asked host Andy Cohen through her sobs if she could leave early. The trailer featured an interesting memento-like in which it skipped backward in time, starting with Kyle's tear-streaked moment, which apparently occurred at around 9:47 p.m., the end of reunion taping. NBC privacy policy imp really not okay now, Kyle croaked through her tears while turning to Andy. I don't want to sit here for a toast. Can I leave? Andy looks at her before turning to look directly into the camera in shock. Doug, what do you want to do here? He asks, seemingly speaking to one of the show's producers off-camera. Kyle's a wreck. Then the trailer uses an old tape effect to rewind to 23 minutes earlier. Kyle is style crying, though not quite as overcome with emotion as she would be by the end of the taping. I need to end up in a better place here with her than when she came, she says, seemingly referring to her half-sister Kathy, who is seated next to her and looking on stone-faced. The tape then rewinds to 1 hour earlier as Garcelle Beauvais steps in to seemingly call out Lisa Rinna. You're gonna hurt her, and she's the one that's your friend, she says. The camera cuts to Lisa, who shows off a blank smile, seemingly the target of Garcelle's plea. Then, it cuts back to Kyle, who is presumably the person she is sticking up for. As the tape rewinds to 2 hours earlier, Kathy and Lisa start to go at it. I don't need any drama, Lisa tries to say as Kathy leans forward on the sofa and starts to talk over her. You fight with everybody. What you did to my sister, and you drove Lisa Vanderpump off the show. I mean, the list can go on and on, she says emphatically. The trailer cut them off and skipped back hours to 10:53 a.m. when the housewives made a glamorous entrance to the studio, with Kyle saying they were at the Beverly Hills Hotel. The reunion instantly took on a lighter tone, as Andy recounted rumors that Dorit Kemsley had had an affair with Kyle's husband. "And then I heard we were swapping," recounted the Halloween actress, which elicited a knock from of Dorit. Erika Jayne had her first comment of the trailer when she seemed to claim that Dorit's husband Paul had asked her and a friend, "You two chicks in porn? Fucking Paul Kemsley." "I don't think I even know that," said a surprised Dorit. Then Andy asked Erika if she had a friends with benefits since filing to divorce her husband Tom Girardi. "Well, you have to have a roster. It's like a team," she replied nonchalantly, before the camera cut to a shocked Dorit. In a rapid-fire blast, Andy said Lisa's social media was disastrous, before asking if Erika is her own worst enemy. "You are out of control," Kyle appears to reply to her. "No, I was not out of control. I was angry," Erika shoots back. Then Garcelle appeared to call out Erika for telling your teenage son Jax to get the F out at his mother's birthday party. "He was 14, Garcelle shouted. Andy also brought up Erika's ongoing legal troubles and noted that she had to give up an expensive pair of earrings given to her by her estranged husband, though she said she was appealing the decision for legal reasons. In a more humorous moment, Andy wondered if Lisa had turned Sutton Stracke into her punching bag, and Sutton added, "I was a dead horse. I turned into glue. I didn't really understand the analogy of the glue," Dorit interrupted, before they explained to her that horses can be killed to make glue. At the end of the trailer, Andy stirred up drama between Kathy and Lisa. "I was being abused by Kathy Hilton," Lisa says after Andy recited some of the mean things she had claimed that Kathy said about her co-stars. "Baby, you wanted it on camera because your contract was coming up," Kathy replied in a patronizing tone. After there was a reprise of Kyle's tears, Kathy shouted at Lisa, "You are the biggest bully in Hollywood, and everyone knows it." The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills begins its three-part reunion on Bravo on October 12 at 8 p.m. ET/PT.